Welcome back to CBS4K, and this is Phantom Brigade 2.0. We're going to take a look at it. I don't want to do a full campaign, because last time I tried to do a full campaign, it just didn't work out well for me. So I think this is the end of the tutorial section. I didn't want to bore you by showing you the tutorial section. I just wanted to show you straight gameplay. So we're going to go into a battle where we take over a sector, okay, finding a foothold. A swift, decisive strike should dissuade the enemy from trying to hold the base. Quickly eliminate the garrison on site. Expect static defenses and potential reinforcements. Suit up. Okay, so we're going to take there's 2 on-site contacts. There's 1 drop-in contact. So there's 4 contacts coming in. This guy's up and ready to do it. This person's perfectly well rested. Alright. Let's start combat. So, in the 2.0, they've added classes, they've added pilot upgrades. They've added a bunch of stuff to the pilots and for your mechs. Okay. Good to see you, Commander. Our forces. Give them a hell. You can also get reinforcements. Static defenses, a location to protect by turrets. And avoid damage. We'll disable the turrets. Reinforces unit fit backpack. Missile launcher in addition to the primary weapon and shield. Backpack has limited charges, but can powerfully indirect attack. Ooh. 4 units of disposal. Friendly fire. Given the right plan, your squad will be unstoppable. Okay. Let's start with. Should we start with our boys, or should we start with the other people? I say we start with our boys. Girls. Gales. What are we fighting here? Those are 4 turrets. We got multiple tanks, 2 tanks, and multiple walkers. Let's start with this instead, because that's a machine gun. We drop those bullets on it. Okay, what about you? We can get you here. We'll dash. And we'll get you there. Yeah, we get him with that. Pulse field. That's the new ability we got for my pilot. Basically, acts as a high intensity, making them immune to all attacks for projectiles for a bit. Okay, we hit him with the missile cluster. Okay, let's plan this out carefully. So, hopefully we don't make a... Okay, there we go. I angled everyone rightly. Alright, primary fire on comms are down. We need for undefined mix at the gate. Where we for all units engage? Okay. How's that guy doing? He's doing as well as expected. We'll hit him with a regular bullet. Wow. That beam is crazy, bro. That beam is putting crazy work. That beam put in crazy. Well, that's two. We took out. Let's look at that again. The beam goes off. It takes out 1, 2. That straight line. That's 2 mechs down and 1 tank. Let's replay that again. First, we got everyone out the way. My God. Okay, let's plan again. Okay, we'll go in here. Actually, no. How are we going to... I think one of the ways that it's counteracts it is that okay. All right. We keep shooting at that guy. trying to get to it, but okay, I'm just following the line here to make sure we don't make a hilariously bad. Alright, oh yeah, I forgot. You can hit control if you want to shoot at environmental things. There you go. Oh. Okay, we got focus on. What happened here? Oh, okay, alright. I think I might have. No, she collided with you. Yeah. See, this is what happens when you don't pay attention to the whole thing. Okay. They lost that one. Alright, okay, let's get over here. We're missing the combat arm. So just walk your best way. Okay, he crashed. All right, they got one. Okay, we got that set up. You are basically here to bash stuff at the moment with your shield, hopefully. Oh, this guy crashed. Yeah, he tried to run into that building and he crashed. How is he? His arm is gone. He doesn't have a shield. He doesn't have a shield. His shield's gone. Well. Okay, well, we can go out here and charge into him if we need to. Yeah, he's destroyed. Rapid rescinding. Okay, so this must be the next phase. Okay, we got... What we got? We slamming them with the shield. That should knock them down. Oh. Yeah, that should work. Let's see if it works. So I was hitting them from 2 different sides. Alright, this guy is moving like a demon. You're basically there just to hold our attention. Huh. So let's see what we can do here. We really screwed those guys up. How bad were you? You're still able to fight. The tank is gone now. So is this guy. He's flabbergasted. He's finished. Where we go? Let's look at the replay. All right. The beam took all. Okay, the tank took all the beam. Okay, and this guy took all the gunfire. He's dead. That unit's dead. They lost the tank. All right. Here's my plan. We got to finish off. We got to finish that bad boy off. We can maybe run around here with her. Actually, no. No. Because the beam's about to go off. So we'll go around here. Okay, we'll start the beam off there. Okay, we'll try and mitigate the heat as much as we can. Okay, that's the end of that thing. The second tank down. Okay, so let's look at it closely. Getting out of dodge, taking a few hits from there. That beam was perfect. Okay, okay, okay. We don't need recording. We don't need repair. Okay, because this guy's not been taking damage. We keep shooting at him. Yeah. Hopefully you don't hit them. Well, yeah, you can't do much because your arm's gone. Okay, this will capture the stronghold if we win this fight, though, because he's literally down to his last pips of health on his limbs. Hopefully you don't hit beam here, but to be sure, let's just have you circle around in a small circle. A small circle. Alright. Alright. We did it. On board, yeah. Yeah, that was an ugly one. But due to us having reinforcements, we're we're able to take that out. Taking out that missile power source was key for that to go off well. I mean, we could have still done it by taking out the individual missile ones, but okay. Did we lose an arm? I think we did. We're gonna have to settle in and repair that. That's fine. He did most of the work lifting. We'll get a shield with a marksman rifle. With that stuff too. Wow, we got the whole mech here. Okay, we got other stuff we can. That's the stuff we can just scrap. How we get the rest of them. To start reviewing them, click on the upgrades button. Brigade has many resources in it. These are in allow for the base to be housed. More units unlock new capabilities and more. The most important systems you will is workshop is the workshop. However, over the upgrade dial to inspect the details when double clicking the long term to confirm. Okay, so we just want to equipment and new units. Okay, so that's where we build our new units. Course basic pilots, unit bay. Supply storage. So this is a very yeah, it seems kind of small. Navigate to unlock the workshop tab, right? Because I expected I remember before it was relatively big, but I think they shortened it. To do more than just repairs, advanced perimeters, and abilities can assemble almost anything given time, resources, and blueprints to follow. The blueprints are listed before. Now you're on the process to blueprints for building basic armor and mech frames. You will discover more blueprints over the course of the campaign. Frames and equip armors and weapons. Building more frames allows you to expand your squad and replenish losses. Alright. Double clicking. Alright, double clicked it with a mech frame and build the manufacturing equipment. You will be able to access research parts by using the camera buttons here. Okay. To unlock projects in the workshops, you will need to research them by scrapping parts. This can be done through the inventory or through salvage screens. Some projects might require multiple scrapped items to be researched. Check the workshop process bar on the item information panel to learn more. Higher part quality requires separate unlocking. Okay. Your manufacturing will have same level as the workshop. The level is 1 right now, but it can be increased. Alright. If you have enough parts with higher level, you can increase the level of your workshop right now. Follow the instructions from this panel to level up. Okay. You're all set. All set. You're now equipped to face greater threats. You can expand your squad and recover lost mechs. You can also choices between equip, salvage, or scrapped and resources. It's up to you now to proceed. I just want to do walking back. All right, we got you set up. I'll go. I just want to say I like all the options that have just been unveiled on me. The game, I like the game's tutorial so far too. They've been slow about teaching you about basics. They showed you the basics of combat first, which I thought was good because combat is the thing you're going to be using a lot. Then they slowly started to unveil the campaign elements because the campaign is, we're going to see in a few minutes, is very, very difficult. The campaign is very, very difficult because you're going to have a lot of things to be juggling. So you're going to keep that in mind when you're doing. So let's upgrade. Okay, so we can upgrade it to... Let's not cancel it. And you also have a codex here in case you were not paying attention to certain things. I recommend you go through that and just in case you messed up and the upgrades. I wish it was more base upgrades, but I think you're going to get more once you hit a certain point. But at the same time, I can understand like, hey, we just want like basic stuff for you and maybe a few other things. But once you hit like a certain thing, maybe you'll get like... I remember you used to get smoke bombs or some ways to get away from encounters. But I'm okay with them limiting it to a certain degree so long as it's not like... Yeah, we're gonna have to crash somewhere too. Oh yeah, I also realized we're gonna level up our pilots. Also, I also realized that other mech we're building is gonna need a pilot, and I don't know how to recruit pilots yet. But no, don't worry. Quick healing backup. Okay, backup power. Destruction. Creating this pilot recovers from small amount of health after combat. Oof. I prefer this one. Keeps them keep going, you know? So don't worry about them out. So we got quick healing and we had backup power. So we could just use a backup, a backpack or something like that. But I decided just to give him some healing. You didn't get enough XP in the last fight because you kind of got disarmed. I'm glad we got all this other stuff done. Members of the Freedom Force have established a defensive position and have been waiting for your next move. It's time to lead them into the next province. Move out. More provinces await for your help. To proceed, you will need to approach the front line outposts in the edge of your province and confirm your next destination. Okay. We're going to get up here. Look at the world map. Ooh. Okay, the world map. This looks pretty big. Okay, I'm guessing the... I like the fact they named the different factions too in this game. Okay, so we can overdrive, allowing you to use base faster. That's cool. That is a cool feature. Okay. They will rest and resupply on the next one. Okay. Oh, okay. Allied car posts and liberated promises allow you to select the next direction. You can also recruit new pilots before you depart. Your scar will automatically recover on the way to the next region. The crawl rest outside of outposts outside your allies are busy preparing defenses, helping civilians, or packing to join on your road to the next province. A few of the local 3F pilots approach the base inquiring about joining the squad. Okay. It's worth checking out the available recruits before departing. Okay. Expand your roster. It's essential. You're going injured or might be pressed for time or not able to camp. Click the button to review if it's available. Rookies are inexperienced pilots. You'll need to deploy them on a mission to learn their specialization and start leveling them up. But they can be hired at low cost. Click on the button to recruit them. Okay, As if holding the rest of Finland vastly outnumbered, your team in the effort. However, there is always a weak link, a place where your enemy grew complacent, neglected maintenance, or left available unpredictable targets. This will provide you with intel. I'm not going to read everything. I'm just going to read a little bit. Click here. Clear button to yeah. Okay. Okay, I think we're into the game good and proper. Okay. We got sharpshooter, we got so we could go and hit this one, but it's like a 4-star, and that would be a bad idea. 4-star would probably be a bad idea. So I will leave that for next time. I just wanted to do this real quick. I might do another. Well, yeah, I probably will do another episode. I might do the 4-star one in the next episode out of sheer mere morbid curiosity as to what's going to what the game's full-on combat would look like. Alright, thank you so much for stopping by. This has been Phantom Brigade 2.0 update, and this is PS4K. I'll catch you guys in the next one. This game is on sale in Steam. I think it's going up to early December, December 4th or 3rd, something like that. Any case, if you haven't gotten it and you want to get it, I recommend you get it now, or maybe in the winter sale. It's coming up for Steam. If it happens this year, it might not happen, but who knows? Thank you so much for stopping by. I might do another episode. I might not do another episode. It depends. I don't think I'll do a full series on this because I don't know. I feel like I don't click with this game enough to do a full series on it, where I talk about it and play it at the same time. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. And also, if you could, leave a like and subscribe to the channel as well. If you haven't already. It's been a pleasure. I'll catch you in the next one.